Hey, how's it going? You know how you always wanted to be able to spawn whatever you wanted in the test arena? Like, I don't know, maybe a couple of SSC battleships that were gonna be in the middle of fighting against a bunch of pirate cruisers with custom artwork because you went and modified the profile file in your profile directory, which just happens to be in your Steam data under the word profile. And you were thinking to yourself, damn, it really would be nice if I could spawn some ships that were friendly to me and would also attack freelancers, because I attack freelancers and derelicts. I don't attack myself though, because you can't attack yourself. I'm going to spawn specifically this ship. See, he looks like my ship. I'm going to move myself over there. But actually, I'm going to spawn one of these too. No, I'm going to delete that guy. I need a couple more of my buddies. And I need a slightly bigger buddy, like this one. But actually, I don't want to be in this ship. I want to be in that ship. Well, I should have selected that to spawn that ship and transfer into him, but I didn't do it, so I'm going to hold shift and I'm going to click on him, because now I'm in that ship. So what happens, you go back into the simulation, everything starts back up, time starts moving as it was. You can create any scenario you want this way. Set up things with any faction loyalty, however you want to do it. So that's the first thing that we created for the 6.1 update. We're going to have to test it, make sure it doesn't crash the game and so on. But it's not the only thing we've been working on. The other thing that we're working on is also in this screen, and in order to demonstrate it properly, I'm actually going to clear all this garbage out of here and start up a new session. So, we're creating a system called flotillas. Flotillas are groups of ships spawned from ship profiles which will show up in a single player game. The way that works is you select the ships that you want to spawn. You see I've created a custom profile with some red glowiness here. Now, don't take offense if you think that's ugly. This isn't Jan's fault. I literally went and played with it for 2 seconds in paint.net to just create a new emission layer so it would be a little bit glowy. I think it's probably could be a lot better. Say I want to have 3 of these guys and they're all going to be pirates, and I want them to roam around the universe doing what pirates do. What's important about this is that because I created this in the editor, I've mapped the entire interior of it. I have set them to have 1 crew member, and because this is in the simulation, if I wanted to, could go inside those ships and, using the debug thing, create some loot and say, oh, there's going to be a fancy auto shotgun in that, or maybe some armor. Yeah, there's an armor. Point is, you could place items into the cargo bays of those ships and get them all configured up the way that you want, and then you're going to click the Create Flotilla button. Once you've clicked the Create Flotilla button, you get something that will hopefully look better than this, but may just look like this with that button put in a more reasonable position. You take those ships, drag them in there, boink, 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 bam, you've got your flotilla made. This one's going to be the main one. The first one you put in is always the main ship, which is the ship that will actually fly around, with the other ones will be escorting it. So if you want to have a big ship with a bunch of fighters escorting it, just put the big ship in first. You click Export Flotilla to Disk, and it creates flot3.flt. That is going to be in the /dumps folder next to the profiles folder in your game directory under your Steam game files. That file, if you put it into the /data directory of your game, will cause this group of 3 ships to spawn in a single player game and roam around the map, wreaking havoc as pirates. You can spawn whatever you want this way, with whatever faction allegiance, whatever you want to put inside of them. You can make your own custom ship arts and put them in that way as well, and share it with your friends. That's phase 1, that's why we're calling it 6.1 update. Phase 2, which will be the 6.2 update, is going to, well, hopefully take this one step further, because we're planning to work on Steam Workshop integration. My idea, my ultimate vision for this system is that you'll be able to draw whatever spaceship that you can muster with your visual arts skills and make fancy cool things that you want to show off to your friends and your enemies and your whatnots, and put all of those things into flotillas, which you will then use a tool that hopefully we will be providing to upload those flotillas to the Steam Workshop, where you will be able to share them with whoever, and a player who is going to start a new single-player game can subscribe to as many of them as they want in the Steam Workshop. Those flotillas will all show up in their single-player game. They'll have a whole slew of custom handmade ships by various other people floating around in their single-player game. They'll be able to wander into those ships, be surprised by them, and possibly be attacked by them, or possibly hunt them down and capture them to make them their own ships, hopefully enhancing the single-player experience in the process. So, if you think that's neato, tell your friends. We could use the publicity. And hope you're as excited about the 6.1 update as I am. Thanks for watching.